the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, I'm going to talk to you about the best way to build your team day one of Madden 25. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Derek for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Notification bell on it, comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, guys, there is a ton of stuff currently going on Underdog. We have been getting discount specials pretty much every single day. There are 4 NFL Week 1 discount specials available to you guys until this upcoming Monday, and we may even see some more after that. You can choose one of the 4 to use. If you guys sign up on Underdog Fantasy right now using code ZIRK, you'll get up to $250 in bonus funds, a 0.5 new user special. Also, you guys get this Angel Reese 0.5 point special if you sign up before this upcoming Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and only when you guys sign up using code ZIRK will you also get this Dak Prescott 0.5 passing yard special. So only with code ZIRK you guys get 3 0.5 specials right now, and don't miss out on everything going on. NFL preseason, UFC on Saturdays, we have college football kickoff, and NFL season coming up. Alright guys, so for those of you that don't know, by the way, Madden 25 is going to be out Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys have the deluxe edition of Madden 25. Or if you guys have EA Play with a 10-hour trial, that is also the earliest you guys can play. With that being said, there's a lot we need to talk about in terms of building your team, ways to get some free players. I'm going to go ahead and cover here because there are a lot of free players to actually start off the year. And on top of that, kind of just some things you need to know about building your team and why you probably want to take it pretty slow to start. So starting off, let's cover all of the free player options that you guys are going to have to build your team, because when it comes to building your team on day one, the number one thing that you guys need to remember is what free players can you get before you have to go out and decide what to do in terms of spending money, spending coins on players, whatever. You want to make sure you have marked down what players you're already going to have set out for your team. So starting off, let's talk about pre-order players, right? What players are you guys going to get if you have the deluxe edition of Madden 25? Well, number one, you're going to get 2 AKA player items, which are the Honey Badger and the DeAndre Hopkins. We'll talk about those in a moment. You get to pick one of those. You also get Hall of Fame player items, which is the Devin Hester, the Freeney, or the Julius Peppers. There's also, if you guys have the MVP edition, a bundle exclusive MUT item. I'll tell you right now, we're probably not going to know who that player is until the game actually drops and we get that. I know in College Football 25, which if you guys don't already sub to my Zirksee CFB channel, if you guys play College Football Ultimate Team, I do everything over there that I do over here just for college, and I'm going to continue to do that as well throughout the entire year. We don't know what player that potentially is going to be, and then we have the cover athlete player, which of course is CMC. We also don't know the overall of that card, I will tell you guys that. I'm going to assume it's low 80s, but we don't really know. As for the pre-order players, here is that DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm going to let you guys know right now, I am most certainly going to be uploading videos going over the players that I will be choosing and the best players to pick out of pretty much all of these free player options I'm going to be going over with you guys. Not even just these, but there's also way more. But you guys can see DeAndre Hopkins, 81 speed, solid hands, decent route running. We now know that 81 speed is really not fantastic, to be honest. And then we also have 82 speed Tyrann Mathieu, right? 82 speed, 83 XL, 82 man, 81 zone. And again, you guys get to pick one of those 2 if you guys pre-ordered Madden 25. I think it had to be the deluxe edition. I could be wrong with that, but I think it had to be deluxe edition before August 1st. After that, we have these Hall of Fame players, which any pre-order, you're going to get these, and you get to pick one of these 3. Dwight Freeney, 81 speed, 82 XL, 80 block shed, 82 finesse move. We do also have Devin Hester with 84 speed, 81 short route running, 78 medium route running, and 82 deep route running. And then finally, Julius Peppers, 79 speed, 82 XL, 79 block shed, 81 finesse move. You need to mark down and already know which of these players you're going to get. Some other free players we have, number one, if you guys just log into Madden 24, you're going to get this Rookie Premier welcome tip. As you guys can see, it does say, here's a free Puka Nacua. The rookie will automatically carry into Madden 25 at a lower overall. Will tell you, I don't know what overall this card is. And also, I'm not sure if we get this immediately day one. Because also, we have Rookie Premiers, which you guys could get a free one in Madden 24. If you have never touched Madden 24 now, the Field Pass isn't back yet, so I don't think it's going to be. You pretty much can't get a free one now, but you can actually go ahead and still come in here and do one of these sets. They cost like 8 million coins each, though. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But these rookie premieres, we're actually not getting them until August 22nd, which is a massive, massive blow. We don't even know what overall they are. We don't know the stats on them just yet, but we're not getting them until next Thursday, which definitely sucks, especially when you're trying to build out your team, because these players will be really good and we will be able to use them on our team, but we gotta wait quite a bit to get them. And I think maybe the same thing with Puka. I'd imagine he'll probably drop with these. Also, guys, from playing College Football 25, if you go into Ultimate Team in there and you get to level 20, you can start off at level 10 in Madden 25 Ultimate Team, which is pretty big. And on top of that, guys, you can also go ahead and get one of these 3 free 85 overalls, which I posted a video this morning going over how you guys can do that. Go ahead and check that video if you guys want to. But the 3 players, we have Josh Hines Allen, we have Myles Garrett, and Saquon Barkley. All really good, and I did go over how you guys can actually get these free 85s, one of the 3, and I went over which one, in my opinion, is the best to pick. A couple of other free players we already know we're going to have to start off our team here are going to be right here, this 79 overall Jerome Baker. There are some solos you can play to get these very, very easily. Jerome Baker, 83 speed, 81 excel. CJ Stroud, I wouldn't bank on, him really being your starting quarterback for a long time. And then also T. Higgins. You can see right here the training camp solos, the challenge rewards. You get an 80 overall player fantasy pack. Not exactly sure who's all in that. We just know about the T. Higgins here. And then also the training camp field pass, you get 80 overall B&D T. Higgins. Then we also have team captains, which I will be making a video going over the best ones, in my opinion, to kind of max out. With these team captains here, guys, there are a couple of them. We have Manti Te'o, we have Troy Vincent, we have Jason Witten, Jeff Saturday, and we also do have Mike Tolbert. Now, with those, you can actually get all 5 of them, which is awesome. You can get all 5 of them, but there's only enough tokens that all are 78 overalls. I do believe you'll be able to get all 5 of them day 1. You can only really take one of them up to an 83, and then you're basically going to have 2 tokens left over, I believe. At least I believe that's how it's going to work. Maybe you'll have even less than that left over to use on somebody else to bring up another one of them to like an 80. Now, with the Season 1 players here, we have Max Crosby, which is very, very good. We have Christian McCaffrey, 85 overall, 86 speed, 86 excel. We have Mike Allstott. We have Ray Lewis, and we also have got Hines Ward. Now, if you're wondering how do you go ahead and get those players, well, you get them from the field pass. As you guys can see, the level 6 right there, Season 1, 80 overall B&D player token. Then you can see there are some upgrade tokens that you guys get going throughout the field pass here. You also get season tickets. You're going to need those season tickets there to actually upgrade these cards to their full 85 overalls. And I believe that you should be able to actually get these cards up to 85 overall without needing to get all the way to, let's say, level 30 to get one 83 overall upgrade token. You can see you need that 80 overall token though to get one of the players that you choose, and then you actually have these tickets that you get as you guys level up throughout the field pass, and you can use those tickets right here in the store to get the upgrade tokens. Now, I have a feeling you're likely going to need to upgrade any of these players. Let's say you go with the Christian McCaffrey, you're going to need to buy that 81 overall player upgrade token, the 82, the 83, the 84, and the 85 overall. It's a lot of tickets that you're going to need to get the tokens, but also you get a lot of tickets as you level up, and as well you also get like the 81 overall token, the 82 overall token. You're going to be able to get at least one of these guys to an 85. I have not done the math breakdown fully on how many of them you can get to what overall, whatever, but I do know you're going to be able to get one of them at least to 85 overall. It's not going to be super quick though. Again, guys, I will make videos where I'm going to go over the best Season 1 players to upgrade first, kind of cover all that information, so don't worry, I will have those videos out as well. But when it does come to all of those free players there, we do also have Gauntlet and the Champions mode as well, but that stuff, it's a little bit more complicated than that. You got to be kind of good at the game, pretty good at the game, especially at the beginning if your team's not going to be great. So not going to really talk about those guys. Also, this is only going to be available, guys, until the standard edition of Madden 25 does release, which is going to be Friday, basically like midnight exactly as it turns into Friday. The ultimate preseason field pass and everything, it goes away. But if you guys are on during the deluxe edition, you're going to be able to also get this 82 overall Sam Cosmi from the ultimate preseason. It's a welcome pack here, and then there's a token you get, upgrade him, 82 overall right guard. We're also going to get this 83 overall Jabril Peppers from the field pass as well of the Season of Boom. Now, this is going to come into play come Thursday, though. So again, just kind of keep in mind what players you're going to be able to pick up for your team, but you will be able to get this Jabril Peppers, and I believe that you need an upgrade token to upgrade him. Maybe he's just 83 overall to start, but I think you need to go ahead and get a token in the field pass to get him to this part. And then there's also this card. Again, another free player, BJ right here. I do believe you get an upgrade token throughout the field pass to get him up. So many free cards. All right, guys, so I went ahead and made a lineup over on MUT.GG just so you can see this is literally just the free players, what your lineup could potentially be looking like to start off Madden 25 Ultimate Team, and then we're going to get into what else you should be doing, though. As you guys can see, the Sam Cosmi, a couple cards I will tell you are not actually, like, in the database right now as I'm recording this video, like the free Sam Cosmi, he's not here. That 85 Saquon, he's not here. Hines Ward, the Season 1 players, they're just not, for some reason, showcasing in here. So all the names are here, but the exact cards, maybe not. As you guys can see, you are going to get these two right here, right? 82 overall Sam Cosmi, he'll be an 82 from just logging in if you guys have the deluxe edition. Jeff Saturday, you guys get him for free from the field pass. You can choose to upgrade him or not. Jason Witten, you're also going to have a 78 overall tight end, won't be great. DeAndre Hopkins, you can choose between him and Honey Badger. T. Higgins, you guys get there from the training camp. CJ Stroud, you get him from the training camp. Mike Tolbert again, you get him from the field pass there. Very, very easy. You're going to get all of the team captains. You just have to choose which ones you want to upgrade. Saquon Barkley, as I mentioned, 85 overall. Check that video out. You could have him as starting running back. Christian McCaffrey right here. I don't know what overall he's going to be, but again, the pre-order card, I think it's like an 81. We'll see. I do have Hines Ward, quote unquote, which is Naheem Hines here, so I'd remember that's Hines Ward. Hines Ward right there. You could take him from your season pass and know that you're going to be able to go ahead and get him up eventually. And then also the free Puka Nacua. When are we getting that? Also note that I didn't put any of the rookie premieres in here in case you guys do or do not have rookie premieres, but yeah, we won't have those for over a week. And defensively, guys, we also have a lot of players potentially on defense. Again, you have to choose between Honey Badger or DeAndre Hopkins. Jabril Peppers, we get him on Thursday with the Season of Boom promo. Josh Hines Allen, you could choose him potentially as an 85 if you wanted to, with the Saquon Barkley and the Myles Garrett pack, which I have both of them in here. Jerome Baker, you get him for free. Manti Te'o, you also get him for free. BJ Al-Jawlari, again on Thursday. Max Crosby, season player, and then Troy Vincent as well is one of the team captains, so you're going to have that card. So you can see you're kind of already filling out a lot of your team. Now, hypothetically here, right? Again, I will make a video going over the best ones to go ahead and pick, but let's say you decide to go with Honey Badger. Okay, so you don't have DeAndre Hopkins anymore. Then you have to pick for the Season 1 players anyways, which ones you want to go ahead and pick up instantly. By the way, I didn't note in here Ray Lewis at middle linebacker and also Allstott right there at fullback, but let's say you decided you wanted to go with, hypothetically speaking here, Saquon Barkley, okay? Let's say you chose Saquon, so let's say you don't go with Josh Allen, you don't go with Myles Garrett, and let's say you chose Max Crosby as your Season 1 player. This is what your team's going to be looking like. And what I mean by choose him as your Season 1 player is at least use the 80 overall token on Crosby for your first selection there, right? This is what your team is going to be potentially looking like on defense and also offensively. This is what you'd be looking like here. You'd have the pre-order CMC at backup, Hines Ward. Well, let's say you don't go with him. You would then move Puka up here, and you'd have Puka and T. Higgins, whatever overall that card is, but might be a little bit. I really feel like this is not a bad start. Now, what else would I recommend you guys do, though, when it comes to building your team out on day one? Once you guys go ahead and get it all figured out, again, use MUT.GG, do exactly what I just did right there, so you get an idea of what your lineup's going to look like, and you can filter down by Madden 25 players. Now, what I would recommend you guys do is go cheap, okay? These higher overalls at the beginning of the year, they come down very fast in terms of price. And if you guys follow me over on my Zirksee CFB channel, the same exact thing is going to happen over here in Madden Ultimate Team as it has been shown in college football. We get a lot of content, all right? And we're going to have a lot of content to start off Madden 25. We already have the Boom promo, which is coming, and we're going to have a lot more content as well. These high 84s, the 83s, the 82s that are going to be decently expensive at the beginning of the game, they're going to crash very, very quickly. If you go ahead and take a look at the 84 overall core elites, even the 85 overalls that are going to be in the game, you know, initially at the start there, and the 86 overall limiteds, it will basically cut in half in price within a matter of a couple couple of weeks here. So I highly recommend, especially beginning of the game, to go very, very cheap. There's not a lot of abilities out there that even matter anyways. So going for the highest overall cards, like potentially get abilities like the 85s, it's just not worth it. It's really, really not, in my personal opinion. I would definitely recommend you guys at offensive line, you could go with high golds, you could go with just base 80s. Don't go out there and get the best offensive lineman in the game. You don't need to. Wide receivers, I've got you guys covered. I am going to be posting probably today the best budget beast in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. I've managed to already find a good list of players that will be a lot cheaper than some of the top cards in the game, but they will also give you similar value. Go budget, all right? You don't need to go pick up the 83, 84 overall players. You could rock out with some 80s, maybe some 78, 79, 77, whatever, especially for the first week or so. And if you do so, you're going to save yourself a lot of coins because those players, they're going to come down in price a lot, especially, like I said, when it comes to very sought-after positions like receivers, pass rushers, cornerbacks, whatever. It all depends on how much EA wants to put out in terms of content, how good that content is, but trust me, there's going to be a lot. And it's going to be good. One other thing that I do want to talk to you guys about, because we do already know this is in Madden 25. I don't know the exact details of every single one, but we know there are starter bundles to start off Madden 25 as well. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't necessarily recommend doing the starter bundles because doing the starter bundles, yes, you could use your 4,600 pre-order points on them and get a very, very solid team, but it's all going to be B&D. You're going to get a lot of very, very low overall elites, higher overall golds, and I think you might even get like some platinum quick sells, which is nice, to be honest, getting the platinum quick sells in there, but then those B&Ds, as I said, they get outdated very, very quickly, and you could have used your points on something else. I absolutely will do a video once Madden 25 does drop, going over the best way to use your pre-order points. I don't necessarily think doing the starter bundles to start the year is the move anymore. That's exactly how I would build my team. I showcase for you guys how you should build your team on day one in terms of all the free players you have. Rookie premieres, we kind of got to wait on those, unfortunately so. And then, yeah, definitely take advantage of your free players. Don't overspend. Do not overspend. Don't go buy Tyreek Hill because he's the fast player in the game. In 2 weeks, there'll be 4 other players in the game with the same speed as Tyreek Hill, right? That's just how it works. It's just straight up how it works. We continue to get overall escalations, speed on more and more and more players. Definitely do not overspend to start the year. But with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like video, and of course, hit that sub button down below. Make sure to check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZERK. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. Gonna have a lot of videos today, a lot of videos over pretty much the next year. Make sure you guys hit that sub button, turn the notification bell on. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.